From the beginning of the COVID-19 crisis in March 2020, the scientific community has been continuously trying to assess the virus, its socio-environmental impacts, regulatory adaptation policies, and plans. The goal is to develop pandemic resilient city planning that includes the reframing of unsustainable urban and social patterns. Active mobility has been promoted as one of the strongest urban strategies to avoid transmission of the virus. In that sense, some of the measures that have been taken to enhance active mobility in cities include filtering and banning known local traffic, reducing speed limit, closing streets to motor vehicles, dedicating outdoor space to dining and retail, fast-tracked implementation of paid bike plans, and widening sidewalks. Many cities have measured the effects in walking and cycling. This graphic corresponds to 10 metropolitan areas in the US, revealing dramatic changes in walking, both utilitarian and recreational. Also, that COVID-19 response measures have a larger impact on walking behavior for those from low-income areas and high use of public transportation. This particular example replicates, showing that providing equal opportunities for active mobility is key to opening up our society and economy.
The first study case is about the implementation of temporary bike paths in Mexico City, specifically the case of the bike path on Insurgente Sur, the city's largest avenue, that is well known because it concentrates the highest density of business and jobs. One of the main objectives was to reduce the number of people using the bus rapid transit that operates on the same avenue, so COVID-19 distancing measures could be respected. During the first months, the number of cyclists on the avenue increased 3 times. 50% of them used to commute by bus rapid transit or metro daily. Likewise, during the first weeks, the business owners along the bike path observed an increase of 13% of customers. After 10 months of operation, the government of Mexico City declared it permanent.
In 2020, the city of Vancouver reallocated 40 kilometers of streets into a network of local streets, which ban non-local traffic, and slow streets, which reduce speeds to 30 kilometers an hour. Both measures promote biking to essential activities while maintaining social distancing, and they also promote outdoor leisure, which is particularly important during COVID times. The network was planned and implemented with equity in mind, so it was specifically focused on areas with large marginalized populations. Since the benefits of this plan don't only relate to the pandemic, some streets have already been made permanent. In conclusion, these measures have been key to coordinate distancing policies in public space during COVID times. They have been relevant not only for promoting utilitarian active mobility, but also urban recreation. In general, these measures have benefits that go beyond COVID issues, so it is generally desirable that they are made permanent. To our knowledge, there are no studies that specifically quantify the effects of these policies, so the next step is to measure their impacts on mobility patterns and urban economies.